I've got a bone to pick with all of you. I've noticed that the moment I got a Patreon, these intros where we shill our places you can pay, immediately got way more chaotic and skipped over a large portion of the shilling.
No. In last season, we did a thing where I introduced myself as Laura and Quinn introduced herself as Dan and stuff. This chaos has always been there.
Yeah, but we seem to be skipping over it a lot more aggressively these days.
Dan, you've got to learn the first lesson of shilling yourself for money on the internet to promote yourself, which is, if people try and move past the bit where you promote yourself, you go, no, get the fuck back here, I need to make money on the internet. You gotta be way more aggressive.
I thought the first rule was to always have like a picture of your feet in camera whenever you're doing it.
No, you're giving the goods away for free. That's your problem, Dan. You keep giving it away for nothing.
On a related note, earlier Joa came up to me and she said, can I give you some constructive criticism because I've caught up with the Fear season? And first of all, I said no because I wasn't interested, but she did continue because she's my
wow, bold move with your new spouse to simply go, no, I don't care anymore.
I have practiced brutal honesty. I said I'm actually not interested in hearing anything negative about my show. But her wifely feedback was maybe tone down the disrespect to Dan. So I want you to know, A, that she's in your corner and fighting for you, and B, that it's her fault that I'm going to resist peer pressure and turn up the bullying knob, because I learned that you shouldn't give in to peer pressure really early. That's kind of foundational to who I am.
If I've learned anything on this show, it's you need to bully your DM and to the point that they lose all, resistance to the idea, and then you can get away with whatever.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah?
I want you to have a platform to talk about your Patreon and everything. So please, take your moment, speak everything, let everyone hear it, give it like a focal point to the episode. Like,
I already know where this bit is going, Gwen. Gwen, I can see what's happening.
No, just go ahead, Dan.
I can see you placing the rakes in front of me and getting the hook ready to pull me off stage.
I'm doing nothing like that. I've given you the platform. The stage is yours. If you don't want to take it, then so be it. We gave you the shot.
All right, you can find me at patreon.com/Dan Leonard, where, there's nothing there yet. I'll post, I don't know, like a guide on how I painted Pumpkin Jack or whatever. Fuck all of you.
Wow. We gave you the whole open net and you just missed, huh?
You won't hear it. I've almost 100% positive Discord cut out the loud fart sound effect I made.
I got just the tail end of it as it was happening, and I knew what was occurring.
So that's a little treat for it's a little treat for Austin.
Thank you. Patreon.com/AustinYorski is where you can find the bonus show. Dan's over there playing Runt for some of it. He's very funny on that. We all love Runt and we love Dan. On the other show where he's not in charge and he doesn't trigger the instinctive attack response I have to authority figures.
I'm kind of in charge. Sometimes I just message you guys when I'm not even in the episode saying do a thing and Austin does it. It feels pretty great.
I implement most of your suggestions, and even if they don't make any sense whatsoever.
You cut out big naturals from one of them, so I was pretty disappointed with that.
It just felt like it was your go-to for a couple of weeks in a row, and I didn't want to embarrass you by displaying, your kind of crutch that always going to big naturals. But patreon.com/AustinOrski to hear all the bonus episodes. It's a great time, and my friends are here, Laura and Quinn, Laura K. Buzz, Weekly Manga Recap. That's their things. I'm throwing it to you.
Yeah.
Also, I apologize in advance. My headphones are broken today, and the cable just keeps coming out. So if at some point it seems like I'm just ignoring you, it might just be that I stopped hearing you. Go throw money at Laura K. Buzz, and then that'll that'll fix the problem, probably.
All the problems.
See, that's how you do it, Dan. You do a bit, and then the secret end of the bit is giving me money on the internet.
Yeah, if you pay me, some of that money might get reinvested into the show in the form of free miniatures you can download. That's coming this season. It'll happen once those events are unlocked.
I thought you were going to say it's going to be reinvested into the show as I'm going to be able to eat and have housing and then be able to produce the show.
It's going to be reinvested into the show in the form of big naturals.
Instead of being reinvested in me getting some fucking stripper heels and fishnets and having to do some darker things for money.
Oh dear. Patreon.com/Weekly Manga Recap. Quinn.
That's me. You can do that. It's a manga podcast. It's good stuff. I don't want to take up much time. Dan clearly needs that spot. So Dan, plug your stuff again. Come out on stage. Come out again.
No, okay.
I'm just gonna put my hand under my armpit real quick.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna start the episode. Real brave antagonizing the person that currently holds your livelihood in your hand, Austin.
Yeah, I know. I don't think before I act. I have a self-destructive streak. What can I say? But if the show goes away, it was Dan's fault. You know who to blame? Go to
oh God,
420 New Jersey Street. Throw eggs at whatever's there. I don't know where he lives.
Oh goodness. All right. Anyway, when last we met, there was probably like a last time on Dice Funk that occurred. So, I
didn't hear a last time on Dice Funk. Tell me what happened last time on Dice Funk, Dan.
Yeah, Quinn, tell me what happened.
Okay, I will do this, but I don't want to know. I'm one of those people that, like, when you watch an HBO show and it's about to tell you what happened last time, I don't watch it because it spoils things. So I will somehow tell you it, but I'm going to close my ears so that I can't hear it and spoil myself. Okay, so I think we killed an alien and Desiree impregnated it, but she broke her penis and she won't ever be able to have babies again. And there's a lot of suspense, but also we phase skipped into the end of this boss, and now we have to go back and do the rest of the dungeon.
Hers ovipositor broke. If people remember, I probably told that story on Spewpunk, where I had a friend who worked at a veterinarian's office, and they're not allowed to take pictures of people's pets and send them to me, but they were, and they did that for a cat with a urinary tract infection, and they just sent it to me with the caption, "Him's penis broke," and it fully infected my ability to communicate for like a year and a half. That's all I could think about. Him's penis broke, and that's what's happened to Desiree. She doesn't know that now. I have so much to say about the getting down to consequence. We're gonna have to do like a whole separate episode because it'd be rude to take it up with this episode up with my stuff. And also, she doesn't know right now. As far as she knows, right now I'm casting a locate creature, locate animal on pig. And while I'm doing that as a ritual, occasionally she just stops and like throws up blood, in front of you too. Just like, yep, it's fine. I'm gonna look for pig. Don't worry about it.
Do you want to keep that on the inside, or are you okay getting rid of a little bit of it?
There's a balance to it, Stitches. You need some inside and some outside to achieve. Hold on. Homeostasis. It's a science. You're a doctor. You know about it.
Well, I've heard that internal bleeding is bad, so clearly getting the blood outside would be better.
Baron, I've told you 1,000 times, it's not blood. It's hemolymph. It's hemolymph.
Yeah, hemo, I'm pretty sure that's the start of how you say blood in science. It sounds like blood to me.
I will co-sign that, Baron. Hemo is the start of blood in science terms.
Yeah, hemo's the blood one.
Thresher is going to walk over at this point as you've dragged home a giant rock monster and goes, well, what tarnation? Seems like you got yourself a big critter there.
Yep, it's a sky womb. It's mine. Finders keepers.
Well, that was an uncomfortable series of words.
Yeah, we skipped over the bit where we work out, why it's there. We just kind of found it and killed it.
We all accepted it. I assume there's a history check involved, but do any of us have any frame of reference for the ideas of aliens or spaceships? Like, is this, because, to me, Austin, I'm like, this is horror season, alien horror is totally a thing. I immediately accepted that. But is that anything to us?
Well, I guess there's a couple questions going on here. Are you asking if you can identify what this creature is, or are you asking do your characters know what an alien is? Because that's like a two-layered thing, right? Like,
I feel like if any of us know the concept of an alien, it's because we're aware of illithids, and this is very different from an illithid. So if we've even heard of an illithid, we got to take the step of there's other stuff in space, and this one's weird.
Like, if an alien in a spaceship arrived over Austin Yorsky's house, he would look up and go, yes, aliens, from culture. But if a smooble bobbin showed up in my lawn, I would have no frame of reference. I don't know what that is. It's made up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this. I guess at a certain level, this might be an inside joke for the audience rather than the characters. The characters have just seen the weirdest fucking thing in their lives up to this point, probably. If you want to try to see if you can get any information about this creature, I would say give me a. Let's go with nature check.
I could do nature checks.
Yeah.
9, that's nothing. I was gonna say, because there are two possible reactions for me here are like, yeah, there was a creature in the sky and I got it, or she's like, yeah, aliens are here. Time to fight some aliens.
1 sec.
11.
19.
Okay, 11 and 19. That's an average, I think, after that, averages out, because that's how averages work. I've said that word too many times in the last sentence. I'd say that you again, I don't think you guys know what aliens are, really, at the end of the day. But the concept of like a creature evolving to like mimic its surroundings, for like ambush attacks isn't unknown to you.
Oh yes, of course I know the idea of an animal that hides itself in nature. They're trying to hide from the taxes, you see.
Moon mimic. Sorry, unless you're gonna give it a name, Dan. It's a moon mimic to me then.
Moonmic.
It was up there pretending to be the moon.
Stiorra will co-sign this. Yeah, she loves it when things are named after the moon.
Now this is a much more like, how would I put this, like elaborate and dangerous mimic compared to like like a moth with a fucking skull painted onto its wings, or owls that can blend in with tree bark. But weirder things have happened in Tiny Ass.
I do have a quick question, Dan.
Yep.
And that is, do we, from this check, do we know if this thing is of Tiny Ass? Like, I'm not trying to necessarily understand if my character understands, like, the cosmos. But, like, is this some, like, I assume Tiny Ass has kind of weird things going on all the time. Does this seem like something that happens in Tiny Ass?
Yeah, something I'd point out was in the first arc, due to the effects of the two children, you started to see like sugar spiders near immediately when they'd only been there for a very short period of time, right? So Tiny Ass is like an ecologist's nightmare where things can arise and then disappear forever for little to no explanation.
Were you looking for the term Batesian mimicry there, Dan, when you talk about the skulls on the moths?
I was, fuck you. Yeah.
Dan,
I was looking for a bit and couldn't come up with one.
Dan, the Baron can't act on this right now, but I do want to make it canon in case I forget to bring it up again later. The Baron is looking at this almost hat-shaped monstrosity and considering if he can get someone to make a hat that looks like one.
Wow.
Okay, sure.
Like, just an unknowable horror eating my head seems like it would be a good fashion statement in the in high society.
It's more of a pie tin, or perhaps, I guess, a sombrero than a cowboy hat in shape. So, but I've got to be able to
I've got to capture the cosmic horror of it all, you know.
The Baron's gonna get into a little bit of Hispanic culture into his dressing style.
Desiree says, "Okay, I finished the ritual. It's time to get the pigs and find out who made these fake footprints." Leading over to Stiorra, "Can I borrow some of your hemolymph? I'm running dry."
Yes. Dan, do I have to do any? I guess I should actually ask, Dan, am I able to do a blood transfusion from myself? I assume I'm like mostly filled with like formaldehyde and like necrotic fluids.
Are you not carrying a bucket of just loose blood with you at all times?
I mean, not right now. I wasn't told to bring it, so I kept it at home, safe, where most people do.
That's my home blood.
Yeah.
Let's go with sure.
Okay, then, yeah, I will, I'll do a little quick hookup to transfer over some hemo, whatever Austin is calling it, to make sure she's all healthy.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to establish that I am really fucked up. I used all my hit dice and didn't even get half my health back. So if Desiree doesn't make it, it was well foreshadowed.
I want to have Stiorra ask the question while we're doing it, where she's like, "So when do we get to see the niece or nephew, or are they our sibling?"
Oh, first of all, I have no idea because I have never put a grub in this particular type of thing before. It depends on a lot of factors, but if they got a lot to eat in there, I assume they're gonna take their sweet time. But I didn't mate before this, so it is going to be a boy. That's how that works. If you mate before, it's a girl. If you don't, it's a boy.
Well,
You meatbags are so crazy. So many complex interactions.
Right, you can just have it be simple. A seed makes a pumpkin. Done.
Somewhere out there, a botanist being like, actually, plants have stamens and pistils, and shut
Seed
up,
makes
botanist.
pumpkin.
I've got a rifle.
yes, you do, Thresher. Yes, you do.
He's kind of kicking at the corpse thing a little bit, going like, so is this like bestiality for you, or what's the rules with this?
Nope, it's normal. It's just regular. There's nothing weird about it. It's a normal part of my life cycle. Stiorra, thank you for the juice that you're putting in my body. It really is spicy all over. Next time,
That's the moon.
next time I go down in a fight, Sweet Stitches, do not stop to help me. Just military tactic tip from me to you. Don't disengage until all hostiles are neutralized, okay?
All right. It's Dior will just kind of like nod, very like, she is like listening to you and following your order. And I don't know if it hurts you to know she very quickly was like, yep, all right. Like, there wasn't like a part of it. It's like, no, I will never let that happen. She's like, man, if you say so.
Oh no, fewer people competing for the spoils of war. Oh no.
No, she. This is in character, just like an actual military thing. Out of character, the way the action economy works. Unless you're a cleric, it's usually not worth it. So she's.
You're right, but there's also, hear me out.
I
want my friend to be able to keep playing the game, and to not have to sit there and not get to play the game. I like when my friend gets to play the game.
Yeah, it's like whenever the animals get loose, you gotta secure yourself first, because then you can watch someone else get ate, and sometimes it's pretty funny.
I've already told you, Stitches, if I get got on a mission, I leave my bow to you and my arrows and my boots and everything, and then whatever you don't want, you can give to Baron. I feel like you probably should get first choice, because you'll actually keep the stuff and not immediately try to flip it on the market.
Damn, kind of an orange-headed stepchild.
It's fine. I will make paperwork that says that other things are mine.
Oh.
You know how it goes.
Oh, Baron, you silly guy.
I've been practicing your signature for months now.
I assume you already have fake wills written out for all of us.
Oh yes, they're very tasteful.
I love a tasteful will. All right, it says pigs this way.
I want my body donated to science.
All right, well, my magic says the pigs are over here, so all aboard the pig train. Oink, oink.
We gotta find old Bessie. She must be terrified right now.
We've also got to find young Bessie, who's delighted right now.
Well, of course, she always be splitting off little piglets every which way she goes. Do try to bring her back alive. She's kind of, I guess, sort of a, an important structure. I don't know how much you guys have looked around a little bit, but there should be a big old hole back in that shed. Or the back of that barn that you can just push her into. If possible, that'll be helpful.
All right, I'm switching to my pushing arrows. I wink at Stiorra, clearly not having any non-stabbing arrows.
I'm gonna go and look at this hole that we were told to push the cow into. I want to just investigate this real quick, because we haven't really done any thorough investigation of the barn at this point.
We should check it, if for no other reason than to get rid of my suspicion, which is it's just going to be a pit that minces it.
Yeah, do you want to give you an investigation check to look over the barn?
Sure, I could do that. Investigation's the one I get to roll twice.
Oh, I'm the weird one, but everyone runs to every hole they hear about the second. Oh, there's a hole over here. Oh, go check out the hole.
22.
Wow.
10.
I'm not rolling.
That's pretty great. So I will let you ask me one question, and I will also give you something here. So you go into the barn, as mentioned. It's the top of it has been completely ripped off. It's just gone. And within this barn, there's a couple of stalls probably for a variety of animals to be kept in here. But there is at the back of it just a gigantic pit in the ground. that seems to have been alluded to. There's like offal and bones at the bottom of this. It's like caked in dried blood at this point, just staining the ground entirely. And yeah, it's a huge hole in the ground. So at the very least, whatever creature was intended to be kept in there, presumably is relatively large. And for how high you're rolling, I will give you this as well. While you're looking over this barn, you find something. You see one of the needles that we discussed in the previous episode, shot by the little green men, stuck into one of the the support beams of this barn with a strip of skin stuck right to it. And the one side of the skin is covered in fur.
I would like to investigate this fur and see if I can identify what kind of creature it came from.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
I could do that.
Why do they call it awful? I think it's great.
12.
Yeah, so what I would give you for a 12 is that you can identify this as some kind of, like, tabaxi, right? You've seen enough, tabaxi skin over your career to know what it looks like. But something is off about it. It doesn't really feel like normal skin to you.
Like synthetic skin?
Not exactly. Like, when you're looking over it, if this got like torn off of a person's body, right, you'd expect it to be like caked in dried blood. It's not. It's completely dry.
Yeah, do you think that whoever left the fake prints was just wearing full costumes? Like this is from a tabaxi costume that the levers of the footprints were wearing? I don't know if it was necessarily the little green men themselves or, whoever. We were operating under the assumption that there's like a mastermind behind this.
Well, we know that the newly owned footprints all weren't made at the same time. So unless it was like 3 separate groups of people all wearing like fake outfits, I don't know if it's that. Plus, I think Dan just said it's not synthetic, right? It's like real fur, but it's just dry, like unnaturally dry.
Yeah, it's completely dry. It doesn't look like it was ripped off of a person, but you can tell that it's real skin.
Yeah, you can make a costume out of real skin. I would say probably fair.
I don't like the confidence you said that.
I think that synthetic material is extremely recent. Most costumes were made from real skin historically.
I don't like that you know that.
Come to me for more skin facts.
Dan, I still
Can I
get to
ask
a
you for
question,
less
right?
skin facts, Austin?
Yeah, ask a question.
How was Maya's day?
She was at work, relatively, quiet day, all things considered. We got ramen for dinner. She enjoyed that.
Delicious.
I think she's watching a streamer play some slop horror game right now, or taking a nap. We're really dreading completing the season of From, because every episode is exactly the same and the show is pretty terrible. But tomorrow, I think she's, partying with her friends a little bit, so, pretty good day.
Is that why she tried to burn your house down in protest of what you making her watch From?
No, because I was like, what if we just quit? And she's like, no, we have to finish it. We have to finish it. Although I don't think either of us really wants to.
Okay, I like that you didn't clarify for the audience what I meant about burning your house down. Everyone's just going to accept that happened.
Yeah, I saved us, everyone. Don't worry. Even though she's somehow blaming me for it.
So all right, we got a little bit of info from this. I'm gonna take this patch of fur. Is there anything that happens if I touch the needle? Like, can I just like pop that out of the wall, or do I need to put like gloves on and get tweezers?
Oh no, you can pop it out of the wall.
All right. Can I eat it?
I mean, you could. I feel like that might hurt.
All right, well, now I know it's an option on the table, so I'm gonna write that down.
You can eat anything if you put your mind to it. That one guy ate a plane.
All right. I will return to my compatriots with this information. I will hand around the tabaxi fur chunk and mention that the hole is a real big hole in the ground. So Bessie might not really be a cow.
Well, she's a kind of pig.
She's like an orc? They're kind of like pigs.
My hole is an awesome hole. It rains. Sorry, I had to get that out.
Oh, don't bring church back into my brain. Oh no.
All right, this way. We need a name for the team. Like, are we the Spooky Squad? Are we the Grub Gang? Moon Maniacs? Something.
The Lunar Lads.
We're not all lads though. I would say a minority of us are
Lads is like a term of endearment.
Okay. Laura, interesting. Arguing.
You know what? We'll go the other way. The Baron will be happy with the Lunar Lasses then.
Oh wait, can we be the Lunatics Unleashed?
No. I thought you were going to say, can we be like the Baron's boys? Like you tried to make it all about yourself.
No, we can't do that. We did that already like 3 seasons ago, Austin. We can't be the Baron's Banana Boys again.
Yeah, look, I've already conceded ground. The Baron is happy to be misgendered if it makes for an alliterative team name.
Okay. What about the Pig Pals? Well, our escapades saving these pigs will be known far and wide, and everyone will be like, oh, there goes the Pig Pals.
What about the Moon's favorite little bastards?
Moon words. Give me some moon words, internet. What are words about the moon?
Yeah.
No, not mood. Moon related
Moonanites.
words.
No one's ever been a Moonanite before.
Yeah, I think that's more just people who worship the moon more than us specifically, but it's good.
I think Moody's also has a connotation, unfortunately.
Damn, everyone loves that big rock.
We could be the Kyle Moonies,
Okay.
named after Kyle Mooney,
Yeah.
who I don't remember who that is. I just know that's a name.
The Crescent Menace.
We're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's the guy who made Y2K, Austin. You love that movie.
I really did not. I will kill Kyle Mooney with my bare hands.
So you guys are going back into the woods again?
If that's where all the
yeah,
pigs
we're
are.
arguing about our team name while we do it, though.
That's all in character.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you're heading back to the woods. You, I believe in the last episode you crit on just like following the path to find them, and now you're casting, locate animal again. Here's the problem: when you cast locate animal within, the farm, right? The animal, and you're selecting pig. You're getting the pigs that are still alive inside of the spaceship.
Y'all didn't like Grub Gang? You're like my little grubs?
But none of us have grubs. And you're talking about dying. It just seems like we'd be marrying ourselves to a concept that won't exist in like a little bit.
Whoa. But you're my little grub.
Am I?
Yeah.
We could be I'm still trying to think of alliteration. The Crescent Court.
I do like alliteration, Bear, and I think you're onto something there.
The full moon folks.
Oh, I do like the full moon folks.
You know what vibe Desiree gives off a little bit? Like someone who was a surrogate who's now decided they want to be part of their child's life, the child they birthed to's life, and the children are like, okay, I guess, sure.
Sorry, I know I said the Baron would be okay with a differently gendered name, but every time you suggest a name, I am just trying to turn it into like the full moon fellas. The Baron is pulling me back toward masculine names.
The tiny ass dudes.
The macho moons.
Oh yeah, the masculine moons who are male.
Oh no. Do we need
Sailor Moon, but for dudes.
yeah, we'll just do the Moon Sailors or something. That's us.
Well, maybe it's like, like SEAL Team 6, where it's just named that to try to trick other agencies into thinking that there were 5 other really good SEAL teams.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, we gotta look out for the Moon Boys, and only one of them is a boy. Surely all these women in this pumpkin and drag can't be them.
The Moon Boys, brackets, no girls allowed.
We're Moon Party 9.
There you go. So you head into the woods, searching for these pigs. You're able to pick up the trail that I described in the previous episode to remind you. It's this very quite large set of footprints, and there is blood trailing it. It's clearly this animal was injured. But as you go deeper into the woods, the footprints continue as normal, and the blood stops being part of this trail.
Well, it looks like we solved one of those problems. The animal has no blood anymore. It's all good now.
It's really in right now not to have any blood.
Yeah, as a fellow person with not enough blood, where would you go next after you run out of blood?
Yeah, can I roll survival to continue the trail? Or
Sure.
okay. 23.
That's great. Yeah, you're able to keep looking on this trail. And as you go deeper and deeper into following it, you do find a spot where there is blood on the ground again. And where this blood starts, you start to see another set of footprints of a much smaller pig-like creature.
Can we examine this area to see if there's like, I don't know how to say this without it sounding kind of stupid, but like looking up? Because we know that this thing was like abducting animals like via its ship. Is there any way, like, is there like clear sky above this? Is this like an area where I think like the alien ship could have just been picking things up?
No, this is pretty heavily wooded, so it doesn't seem like, like this creature was capable of ripping entire buildings apart, right? Or at the very least, clearing space. And this space doesn't seem to be cleared out. You just see a spot where there's suddenly blood splatter on the ground, a fair amount of it, and then another set of footprints right next to this main set. And it keeps going deeper into the woods, and eventually that blood trail also starts to die off.
You've said the phrase "into the woods" like 6 times now, and just know that I've really restrained myself from doing musical theater at you.
Into the woods, to grandmother's house, etc. Yeah.
With my 23, my intention is just to keep following the tracks until I find something that I could bring back to the farm. If anyone has a smarter idea, I guess I could also cast Detect Magic as a ritual just to see if there's any, anyone's using illusions on us or preparing any sort of, magic.
You should try that, because my backup option is to just start shouting until the pig shows up. That's probably not a wise idea, so you do your thinky thing.
Yeah. Let's see here. Detect the presence of magic within 30 feet. If he says magic this way, yada, yada, yada. What I'll give you for this is that there is some pretty heavy transmutation magic coming off of that blood.
Is the reason we're not getting anything, I'm just sort of thinking out loud, potentially from the locate animal, is because they are no longer considered pigs at this point, what they have now become?
Give me a Arcana check.
Crab.
Fuck, she had a better idea than me.
Absolutely. 10. I roll really low if I have a good check number.
Yeah, Austin, fix this roll for us.
I can roll Arcana. You're not gonna like my intelligence stat here, so.
It's not gonna make things worse for us.
3, even worse.
You're not sure pigs are animals. You've heard that they're so smart that they're basically people.
They'll look straight up in the air, and if it's raining, they'll drown. I've heard. That's how smart they are. They're poets.
You begin to, I guess, follow this trail unless anyone suggests something else otherwise up to this point. And you get to an area where you start to hear like snuffling in the distance. But it sounds like it's multiple creatures.
When you say snuffling, and you have to cut this off, you mean like the sound, that pigs make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I have to cut that? You don't like it?
Because I don't need that recordings of me making that sound again. Like, Dan, you can't be giving it out for free. I have to tell people, go to my Patreon and you'll hear me make animal noises for $5 a month.
Okay. I guess I want to get closer, but with stealth. I'm gonna range ahead a little bit with my new boots. Crit. Suck my fucking curly ass tail, pigs.
So You stealth perfectly. I will, answer 2 questions of yours if you ask them. As well, I will just give you what this creature is as you look into peer through the trees to get a better look at it. You see a horrific mass of flesh. Throughout its body, multiple pig heads distend from it. And as it's snuffling around, you see one of these heads lean down to one of these smaller ones and tear at where its neck would be till this head falls free to the ground and starts regenerating a body of its own before it squeals and runs off into the woods.
It's the eternal pig ball. Just generates pigs. That's clearly what this is.
It's the Lernian pig hydra. So this isn't my question that you're giving me 2 questions. This is just a clarification. When you said there's 2 different kinds of things, you mean the omni pig and the pigs that sprout off of it are the 2 kinds?
Yeah, it is. It tears a part of its body off, and then that's growing into another pig.
Okay. Well, I guess one of my questions is, what is the nature of the transmutation magic happening here? Like, is this just a magical guy? Is someone around casting magic on it? Did the aliens do this?
Yeah, this is an inherently magical beast, and it's a really fucked up creature. You would take a guess that probably. The pumpkin folk, the harvest kid, have been doing some silly little experiments on their livestock.
Oh, this is like the libertarian pig farming experiment. You know, like if you could breed pigs to be cubes and then just stack them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've never heard this.
I didn't, but I love my real life Minecraft pig.
I'm trying to remember where I first heard about this. It was like, what are the ethics if we could make pigs like non-sentient and then breed them just to be cubes and then we could stack them? But I need another question. Do either of you 2 have an idea for questions?
No, I'm too distracted by cubed pigs.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we have to be careful what we say. Children will listen.
Does the pig creature have a name?
Bessie. You can see that on a big blue ribbon that has been stapled into its side.
Okay, so we're probably not... Well, can this be an addendum to that question that is this what Bessie has always looked like, or is this a new thing?
Let's see. I think... I'll say you could go back and discuss this with, your party, right? After seeing this horrible creature. And Baron, from the depths of your mind, you do remember at some point seeing like a document pass your desk. This is what Bessie has always been.
Oh, God, yeah, no, this is just what this is.
I see why they used the hole.
Yeah, it was a way to try and get around, it was a tax loophole. If you've got to pay taxes per pig, if you could just make one infinite pig, that's infinite pigs, no more taxes. It's quite ingenious if I do say so myself.
Infinite pigs with this one weird little trick.
Yeah, it requires no breeding to be able to make more of itself, so you don't have to deal with like a boar. That's always fighting against
the
you.
Only thing you really have to worry about is having enough space for it. As long as you've got a big appetite for pork, it's not a big problem.
Okay, are we out of questions? Because if we are, then I think the next thing we try to do is subdue it and bring it back.
You can ask me a general question depending on what it is. I might give you an answer, not just going off of your crit as opposed to like your freebies.
Do we have any reason to believe that there's anything else out here? Like, was there any indications that this pig was being brought here by other aliens, or is it just by itself?
So you can tell that probably what occurred here is that the ship ripped it out of the ground and tried to lift it up, but dealing with whatever this thing's regenerative process made it too difficult for it to subdue at the time. At which point it got dropped back down to Earth and then ran off into the deep dark woods. Count number 11. And then it was probably searching for it, which is why it went back out into the woods to hunt for it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I would think that we attack it using non-lethal damage and then drag it back to the farm unless someone wants to... Ooh, does anybody have like animal friendship or a good animal handling? I have okay animal handling.
Ooh, I have a thought. I have the actor feat. One of the things I do is I have advantage on charisma deception or charisma performance checks if I am attempting to mimic the speech of another person or the sounds made by other creatures. Can I mimic the sounds of the Infinipig and try and get it to just follow us willingly?
Okay, I also have Speak with Animals, which I think is fairly similar in communing with the Infinipig.
Okay, so what's the plan currently? There's a couple things we pitched around. You guys can choose one, and I'll let you know what you need to roll.
Well, we can double team. You talk with animals, and you go, "Hey, listen, over there's another Infinipig," and I'm in the bushes being like, "Snortle, snortle, snortle." we got a double team technique going there.
Okay, yeah. Stitches, what do you think?
I'm trying to figure out how I can help, and the only thing I can think of is like, what if, like, I'm gonna turn this into a Bugs Bunny sketch where we dress the Baron up in drag as like a girl, the pig, to just entice old Bessie over. Although now I think about it, well, it's Pride Month, so old Bessie can be a lesbian.
Yeah. I guess Bessie's a lesbian pig. That's canon.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So do you want to kick this off with
they turn and you see instead of the blue ribbon, there's the lesbian pride also stapled to them.
Oh no.
Okay, ready yeah, you roll in first, Austin. You start talking to this thing, and I'll follow you up.
So, just to clarify, the plan is Austin is going to speak to the pig using Speak with Animals. The Baron is going to be in the bushes, disguised by Stiorra as a lesbian Infinipig attempting to mimic its speech pattern.
Yes!
That's the plan.
That's the plan. If the Infinipig fails a wisdom insight check, contested by my deception with advantage, then it will believe me a sexy pig in the bushes.
Step 1, how are you disguising the Baron?
Dan, is this the grounded horror experience you were hoping for?
This is about what I expected.
Okay, good.
Let's see. What material might we have there? Can I run back to the farmhouse and see if there's like any farming clothes that I can quickly stitch together into like a sexy dress?
I think it's a little bit far away for you to do that at this point. To
fine.
run all the way back.
I'll take off my doctor's coat and sew that up so it's like a dress then, Dan. How about that?
Okay, and you're also trying to do that to make it into a costume?
Yeah, sure.
To make the bear look like a pig.
I'll forge a document that says sexy lesbian pig and just stick it on me.
There you go. You can't argue with that.
All right, you're forging the pride flag. Give me Stiorra. I'm gonna need from you. This would technically be like a weaving check. I will be very kind and let you use a medicine check because it involves a needle and thread.
Oh, thank you, Dan. You're so kind. You're so handsome too. No one ever really says that about you. But
you still have a botch I have to throw at you, so don't.
It's 23. Don't. Nope. You forgot that botch from last week.
You're able to create a good pig costume out of your clothes. You are naked now.
Yeah. And look, to be fair,
what are you gonna do?
Dan, looking at the model you've put in the Roll20 for this thing, the Baron's face really isn't that far away from the Infinipig. There's a similar number of jowls going on.
Desiree, you're up. How do you approach the Infinipig?
Okay, so I sip some of my Talk to Animals nectar. It is cool mint flavor, and I crit my stealth check so I can approach without scaring them off by snapping branches underfoot or anything. And I just say to the pig, "Oh, beautiful Bessie, I found you. There are things in the woods hunting pigs. We got to get you to safety. Come with me. I've already found other pigs and shepherded them to somewhere where the monsters can't get them."
Oh, I do declare, finally someone with some class helping a beautiful lady such as myself out.
As a fellow lady of class and beauty, I immediately recognized you as one of our own.
Now I must say I am so desperately famished. You wouldn't happen to have a little snack, would you? I mean, you're looking quite tasty to little old me.
From the bushes, you start hearing like bump bada bump bada.
I mean, I will give her anything in my rations for my pack that D&D characters come with, or any of my spell slots, which equate to my ranger's spellcasting focus, which is the ingredient pouch or whatever it's called. She could eat my spell slots, is what I'm saying.
Ooh, that's an interesting offer. That's a very interesting offer. If you do that, what spell slot are you willing to give me, Austin?
Oh, well, for a beauty such as Bessie, I would say I would give you both a level 1 and a level 2 spell slot.
Ooh, okay, Austin, I will let you roll you're trying to just persuade them to come back with you?
Yep, 100%.
Give me a perception check. If you're giving me both of your remaining spell slots, not perception, a persuasion check with triple advantage.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Triple advantage. No one's ever gotten triple advantage in Dice Funk before.
Crit on my first one without advantage. Crit on my first one, then 15 and 18. But come on, that's crazy. I got it raw. I went in raw.
So much time has been spent turning the Baron into a sexy Omni pig, and it's not going to be necessary. Like, we're immediately just going to leave Bessie back.
I just walked by you two.
Can I at least roll to find out how good of a sexy Infinipig the Baron turned out?
Sure. Give me a 19. That's pretty good. Well, you have advantage, don't you?
Yeah, I have advantage. That's a 20.
Okay, so here's the scene, I guess. You offer up Bessie some of your delicious morsels. It's your most toxic poisons, and she eats it like it's fucking nothing. And she eyes you for a moment, but you promise her more delicious morsels back in the field at the farm. So she's willing to go by. She goes, "Oh, fine, lead me back to that horrid pit. At least they had 3 square meals an hour." And as she passes by, she sees Baron in his pig costume, and she looks him up and down with his hastily constructed outfit, and it just goes, "So last season," it drops off.
Yes, I know. It's not every day you find someone of our distinguished nature, Bessie.
I want to pat Baron on the back, like, she didn't mean it. You could find someone better than her.
Oh, she would be so lucky.
Fuck, I should have done the Miss Piggy voice. Fuck, god damn it.
Oh, Kermie.
You can retcon, none of us will stop you.
I think it would be
change it in the next scene.
I think it would be too hard for me to get into the voice now. I'm an old Southern belle. Anyway. Yeah, you're able to lead this pig back to the farm, where when Thresher sees it, he immediately scrambles up from his game of solitaire because you haven't really asked him to do anything, so he's just been chilling. And tries to he immediately picks up some of his resources to bait her into the hole. And I guess when she gets near it, you guys just tackle her in and just shove her big ass into the pit.
I mean,
was she not going willingly with the crit?
Yeah, I was like, wasn't she just agreeing to go into it?
Yeah, but I don't think she really wants to be in the hole. It's not the most pleasant for her. If you don't want to shove her into the hole.
3 meals an hour.
She's okay. So, she gets there and she's like, well, I don't suppose I could just eat all of this big field now, could I?
I guess because no one else is speaking with animals, I asked Thresher on Bessie's behalf, can this beautiful diva help herself to these fields? She's had such a tiring day out, all scared and alone, while you sat here playing solitaire.
Well, you didn't ask me to do nothing.
Don't speak back to us. Back to Bessie.
Mind you, he is the delegate for the pumpkin folk on the council. He just shakes his head well, I don't really have a way to get her back in the hole outside of baiting her into it, so if she's gonna eat something, great, but what is your plan to keep her here long term, except for the hole?
She'll go in the hole temporarily, and then I'll call in some favors and see if we get a nicer hole. There's always a nicer hole. This is Desiree rule number 1.
We throw so many people into that hole for her.
I mean, look, worst case scenario, I'm happy to take responsibility for this whole area. It would be great to have a hole to throw my enemies into so they can't dispute the paperwork.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. We love the hole. We just think it could be nicer. It could have, a chaise longue. It could have mood lighting. It could be some sort of pool, I just think that a woman of this caliber deserves the finest hole.
Fine, you're right. If she probably does need an upgrade, although, to be honest, she's getting up in there. There's a couple of new prospects looking to unseat her at the next 4-H festival.
They want to replace us, Bessie, as soon as we show a single wrinkle. This world is so unfair to mothers.
We've got the infinite udder cow coming soon. the milk will be endless.
Oh, it's just like Katamari Damacy of udders. Incredible. I think real quick, there's a moment between us because I crit here and I'm just trying to milk it for all it's worth. I would ask.
No, that's what the cow's for.
Oh, God damn it! I want to ask Bessie. Does she ever miss the piglets that run away? Does she ever think about them and what they're doing, or does she have too much important, beautiful lady business?
Oh, I mean, some of them stick around and they gnaw off my flesh to grow big and strong. And then when they get too big and ornery, I either eat them or they leave. Thus is the way.
Okay, so if they have bad vibes, you eat them and don't feel bad about it, right? Because that's what.
Not even if they have good vibes. Sometimes I eat them. It depends if I'm hungry.
Okay, that's what I've been saying. Okay, yeah, no, I feel 100% reassured about all my choices. Thank you, Bessie.
Yes, reassured by the cannibalistic Uber pig.
Yeah, think about what she's doing for the economy. She's a fucking hero.
Yeah.
Terrible taste, but a hero.
She's basically the child from Umalas when you think about
it. Snorting away from Omelas. Snuffling towards Omelas.
Closing my Hydra stat block.
All right, so we had 3 parts of the mission: kill who's responsible, return the livestock, and find out what happened. I feel like find out what happened involves the strip of fur and the Leonian footprints. So that's the last thing I have.
As well, you have not investigated the field.
Yeah, let's go check out that field.
I investigate the field, Dan.
Okay. Give me perception checks.
It's always something with this guy.
Okay. The Baron is not changing out of the outfit, by the way.
Baron, that's an interesting outfit you done put on there.
Look, we went to the effort of making it. I might as well get some use out of it.
16.
Another disguise is another persona I can swindle people through.
I think it's mighty fetching on you. 16, 20, and 7. Okay. Laura, what you notice is that so there is, the ring of like lights that are set up around the farm. In this case, it happened to be jack-o'-lanterns. You can see a spot where one of these jack-o'-lanterns appears to have been smashed, breaking the sort of containment field. And Desiree, as you're, fanning out through this field, tagging along with Bessie in one of the, I guess I'll just call it, the big crop circles that the UFO made. You can see, you find what would look to you as a giant hunk of rock right in the middle of it.
Can we investigate this seeming rock? Learn anything more about it?
Sure. How would you like to investigate it?
I'm having to resist my instinct, which is to be like, lick it. You'll probably learn something.
Yeah. Baron immediately becomes alien possessed. Let's see.
Can we try to chip a little of it off? Like, can it...
Sure. Give me athletics checks to crack it open.
Don't know why I suggested that. That's my worst.
Crit,
Never mind.
27.
The Baron's got it.
Yeah, let's see. What am I? A lot of crits today, Jesus. What am I will answer, what is it? 2 questions for you. And, Baron, you, take up your cleaver and you just overhand chop it, and split it like a geode. And this outer, like, rock-like shell, like, crumbles apart, leaving the inside of this, shell to be bared to the world, which is just a mass of bones, metal, and other undigestible materials.
Oh, is this like those things that owls cough up?
Owl pellet.
Yeah, is this an alien owl pellet?
Yep, exactly.
God, I would listen to the album Alien Owl Pellet.
Within the center of this, though, so all of these things show signs of, like, damage, right? Except for a perfectly pristine pitchfork.
Huh. Can these things not... Is that indicative of what these things can and can't digest?
So, yes, it is indicative of, like, everything you see in here is stuff that it did not physically digest, right? But, like, all of those things are showing signs of, like, damage, except the pitchfork.
Yeah. Oh. Is there something special about that's caused it to not take any damage?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, you gave me 2 questions. What's special about it?
This is magic.
Can we do an Arcana check to see what kind of magic?
I think we'll decide that over the course of a downtime.
Ooh.
But for now, it'll function as a +1 weapon.
Nice. Yeah, there's a spell that's like identify item that we never use in the show because you're not really supposed to immediately divulge all the stats of an item, but
Yeah.
usually people just ask me and I just give it to them because I'm scared and I want people to like me.
For now, I'm gonna take that just because I smashed the thing to get it. It's mine now.
Makes sense.
So I think if there's nothing else in the alien pellet, the other thing was the smashed jack-o'-lantern. So that indicates somebody went that way.
You know what? Laura had a crit on this. So what I will say is this: you look around this area with the smashed jack-o'-lantern, right? And what you see is like booted footprints, like someone wearing like clothing, which you hadn't on the previous sets of footprints. You only saw like unshoed Tabaxi and Aarakocra footprints. Leading up to this area, right where the pumpkin is destroyed, and then it breaks off back into the woods again, and there is a set of footprints coming back in as a Tabaxi.
Into the woods again.
Sorry, could you say that again, Dan?
So you see a set of footprints where that walks up as a some sort of humanoid. I'll give you this: the footprints also seem very small for their size. Breaks the pumpkin, goes back into the woods, and returns with a singular, much larger set of Tabaxi footprints.
Okay.
If we follow it to the point where it turns around and comes back, can we assert anything from that?
Yeah, the humanish footprints just stop and then are replaced.
So I guess detect magic to see if they cast a spell, or as Quinn says, the alternative would be that you can just do that.
Sure. Give me a detect magic. Well, I guess you don't have to give me. I think you have it as a ritual, right?
Here it is, Dan. I'm giving you my detect magic as a ritual.
Okay. Yeah, you do not detect any magic here.
Okay, so we got lycanthropes, maybe?
We know Roger and the lycanthrope group are kind of involved in some of these things as well. Maybe they've got like sabotage shenanigans going on here.
Yeah, I mean, if they wanted to hurt the Pumpkin King by sabotaging, his fields and letting this beautiful porker out, they could have sicked the moon mimic on the farm. I think we don't have enough to accuse them of anything, but that's certainly a possibility.
Bastards.
Just real quick, we found a strip of fur that had been taken off by a porcupine spine thing from the little green men. It wasn't bloody like normal fur. Does that match up with werewolves? I think werewolves, or lycanthropes have regular fur. When transformed, they wouldn't be bloodless.
Give me let me look at a character sheet to decide what I'm going to make you to roll. Would werewolves be nature? I feel like that might be. Give me a nature or religion check.
Same score. Doesn't matter. Dumb as fuck. 2.
Same score for me.
24.
9.
Unfortunately, the group fails.
Oh, but I got a 24.
Unfortunately, the group fails. So
I'm sorry, we're so dumb. We pull you down with us.
No, I would rather be wallowing with my friends than anything else.
you don't really know enough about lycanthropes or other were creatures in specific to really know. Like, as far as you're aware, they could just be wearing something skin.
Yeah, I think going back to my earlier idea about wearing a skin costume, that's something. There's also different kinds of lycanthropes, so something. You know what? Let's ask Thresher. I feel like he has a vested interest in solving this mystery.
Look, sometimes people just dress up as other people, and it doesn't mean nothing.
Uh-huh. Hey, Thresher, do you have any reason to think that the lycanthropes would be behind this? We found tracks that seem to turn tabaxi after being non-tabaxi. We found a strip of fur.
Mm-hmm. He sort of scratches his the vine sticking out of his pumpkin head, and he goes, well, I mean, sometimes we get into, a little bit of a kerfuffle with them over, who, when we're setting up a farm, but generally, we're good enough, with the nature or whatever, keep it out of their way, that they don't mind it. And so, I mean, I've seen them, go after our livestock before, but can't say they've ever sent a big moon after us. That'd be a new one, unless this is about to turn into a guy. And he gives the sky incubator a kick, and he goes, "Oh no, not turning into a guy."
Okay, but if they have attacked your livestock before, are there any lichens nearby? Like, are there any lichen settlements or bases or anything?
I mean, they generally don't have settlements of the, that, like, as you'd put it, they travel in the woods. I mean, there's probably some out there right now, pissing against trees or whatever.
Into the woods we go?
I don't know, I don't want to go out there. Fuck you guys.
What?
I'm sorry, that was hostile. It's been a hard day for me. I really liked this farm. I was growing some scaredipagas out here. They were coming in so nicely.
Wow.
All right, I want to go finish his game of solitaire so that he can't go back to it.
Okay. Yeah, but he will say to you, I do appreciate that at the very least you got Bessie back here and killed this old beastie here. Gotta say, Baron, surprised you let Desiree impregnate it. I would have thought you'd want to put a big old pumpkin seed in it.
Oh, look, I want to do stuff with pumpkin seeds, but I literally every day working together, I hear about, this, that, I want to put my grub in something. I've put my seeds in things before, and seemingly this is a first time for the grubs, and, a first time is special,
Well, I can tell you, if those wolves out there were making a move, I'd definitely be wanting a big flying pumpkin monster to turn loose on them.
Well, yes, but I assume that I can, ask my friend to lend me a big monster to help,
Well, I don't think you should be calling her children monsters. That feels a little bit rude, but to each their own.
The children are in the body of the monster. You understand what I'm saying. Don't be an idiot.
I grow pumpkins and pig monsters. I don't really understand how her whole thing's going on there.
Neither do I, and I'll be honest, I'm scared to ask questions.
It's just normal. It's just regular
The
stuff.
words being used the words being used unsettle and gross me out, so I've taken to not asking too many questions.
Desiree, can I be honest with you? The more you say it's normal, it makes me feel like maybe it isn't normal. I accept that it's weird that we have an infinipig that rips off parts of its body to grow more pigs. That's not really a normal thing to see. But you saying it is, it's concerning.
I'm sure we've mentioned this before, that the parasitoid wasps are the things that made Charles Darwin stop believing in God, because he saw one of them and was like, well, obviously there's not an all-loving creator responsible for this.
Or there's one with a really funny sense of humor.
But now to her, it's literally just her normal life cycle. She's like, you all need to be more comfortable with your bodies. And also, I hope my child's a monster. I don't want to put that kind of pressure on them, but I'm not trying to raise a fucking pussy over here. We're going to go,
Yes, the next time we find a big flying triangle or something, that one's mine. I'm calling dibs on the next big weird thing I can put stuff in.
Dan, the pumpkin that got smashed, you mentioned it was part of a security system?
Yeah, there needs to be, like, for an area, like a setup series of lights and habitation to kind of, like... We rolled on this before. Would you like to roll again to see if you can get more information on it? On, like, how this safety kind of works?
Yeah, I want to kind of figure out what their system is to see if we can glean anything from how it was smashed, or if it, like, saw anything, if anyone could do, like, a speak with dead or speak with plants or something like that, to be like, hey, pumpkin, what did you see?
Yeah, give me a religion check.
Ooh, that's... Okay, that's an okay number. Crit 25.
Jesus Christ. You guys you're critting a lot. I almost want to just undo the botch you got before. Quinn, instead of giving you a bonus, would you like to have that removed from your potential obliteration? Or do you want me to give you a bonus and then fuck you really hard immediately afterwards?
Please don't fuck me, please.
Dan, I think at this point it's clear you should surrender. We're all relentlessly critting you. Just call this the one. We won. Okay, next you'll get us next time, buddy.
I've hidden like 3 mysteries deep in this season so far, and you've only picked up on a couple of them.
You also said that you've been lying in your character episode. You're like, I'm lying all the time about stuff. So
absolutely, I'm playing mind games that you couldn't possibly believe.
All right, what can I glean about this security system, Dan?
Okay, here's what I'll give you. Would you like to tear part of Bessie's body free for use later as your bonus?
I mean, oh boy, I do like the idea of like an infinitely regenerating part of my body. Will it make more pigs or will it make Stiorras?
That's a question we'll have to see.
If I put pumpkin seeds in the Infinipig, we can have infinite pumpkins.
But you'd have to kill Bessie to do that.
I will fight you all to the death.
That's a pretty reasonable sacrifice.
I will take a Infinipig hoof. No, fuck it. I want the Infinipig snout.
Okay. Yeah. On when Bessie, tears free one of these squealing piglets, you quickly snatched off the ground and I guess just smash it against a wall to keep it from continuing to regenerate, stunning it, and you shove it into your pack.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I go back and I'm like, hey guys, here's how that security system works.
Okay, so the way, like, generally keeping people safe from 9ES functions is that A, there's safety in numbers, and B, that as long as you stay in, like, a developed area, and particularly in a lit area, you're way more likely to not have to deal with an effect. It's not perfect, but, like, in fact, it is almost more likely for something to go wrong if only one thing breaks. As opposed to everything going out. Like there's almost a sort of like a cosmic punishment to getting comfortable, right? So you would think that someone covertly just broke this as a way to start letting something in to cause damage here, and then came about afterwards to like lay these tracks that we discussed before. I know you guys were pitching lycanthropes, but there was that second set of footprints as well that is only layered on top after the tabaxi had already gone through.
So someone basically kind of smashed the security system and was like, I hope nothing gets in. And then, after stuff came in, they were like, all right, well, let's just make sure everything in here got kind of handled.
Oh my God. It was Billy Corgan.
I don't know who
Smashing
that is.
pumpkins. I get it.
Thank you, Quinn.
You're
and
welcome.
I'll give you this as well. The pumpkin that was smashed, or the jack-o'-lantern, was at like the far end of the field where it was least likely to be noticed. It also isn't necessarily like a foolproof system. Like it's not a force field, right? Something
Sure.
could still get you. It's I would almost describe it as like Darkwood, if you've ever played that game, where there's like a system set up in your home base to keep you safe, but at night shit will still fuck you up if you're not vigilant about it. And this just made it worse.
So if I was going to attack someplace in Dynias, I would, put out one of their candles first, wait for something else to start a ruckus, then come in. The question is, do we have any evidence of who that was or where they are? I feel like we have crit a lot, but mostly information that's like in our minds and not somewhere we can go and hurt people.
Because the alternative is I just start making paperwork to frame someone and we just go beat someone up, alleging that it's their fault.
Let's go frame that vampire.
Oh god, yeah. Look, if you both say that you saw the vampire do it, I'll back you up.
That should be the end of every arc, because regardless of who our enemy is, we just frame our enemies for it with paperwork.
Yeah, so as you're going over everything again and you're trying to find like who did this, right? To try to get a more concrete thing, you're following these tracks and you try to ascertain where the tabaxi footprints end, and you see where they end, and then it is immediately picked up by an set of Aarakocra footprints like I described previously, and there isn't like it's like a step and it's changed, right? There's no like transitory phase you might see with like someone transforming as like a werewolf who's keeping step. Granted, you don't know if like they just stood there and did it, but you'd think there would be like a displacement in the ground, right? In theory. Instead, it's like a step and it's completely changed. And eventually that just sort of trails off to the edge of the farm, and it's gone. Like assuming they maybe took off into the air to fly away.
Dan, this is potentially a dumb question. Are there normally like tabaxi in Dynias? We've mostly focused on kind of like, the monster races of this world, but are there like non-monster races that live here too?
There are, but tabaxi and Aarakocra generally no. But you know where they do live, right across the street in New Leon.
I have a potentially very dumb idea, and I don't think it'll work, but I am going to say this. If I take this like patch of fur and sew it onto the Infinipig and then wait for that part to get spawned off, will it like I don't know how the science of this works, but is it like stem cells where it'll grow out like a person? And maybe that can give us a clue.
I love this idea.
Do you?
Hold on. I need to look something up.
I wasn't expecting that answer at all.
I guess that's why you always say whatever idea you have, because you never know, and that was exactly what Dan wanted.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna just try to sew this onto Bessie and grow a new one, right? You're doing grafting. It's like when somebody like loses a limb or something and they need to temporarily like graft it to your hip. So it can keep like a blood flow going before you get it reattached. I think there was a guy that got his like penis temporarily attached to his arm for like 2 years during COVID because it fucked up his transplant schedule before they could reattach it. So he was just out in the world like that.
You are correct. I am reading about this now. A photograph does exist.
Oh no.
Man has penis grown on his arm after losing genitalia to sepsis.
So, You're going to attempt to do, and you know what? I'm going to say that Bessie is so busy, eating, and she's so used to pain, and she's inured to this. She doesn't even notice, unless, Austin, you want to talk to Bessie and ask her to do it. If you want to have another conversation there. If not, I'll just let this proceed.
It's fine. Go ahead. I've wasted enough time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fuck you, mister.
I said I've wasted enough of your time. Your precious, precious time, Dan.
All right. Keep sucking up. We'll see how this goes. So you sew this shred of skin onto Bessie. And it does start to work once it's like attached to a part of her bleeding form where it like reconnects to it. And it starts to slowly rebuild itself like inch by inch at a time. And it gets rapidly faster as like more surface area connects until it creates a completely hollow set like hide of skin. Like if somebody completely separated it from all of the meat that would be inside of it, at which point it rips free and attempts to attack you, Stiorra. It is your botch consequence is that it's gonna get a full round on you before.
Wait, I thought I didn't get a botch consequence. You said you weren't gonna fuck me, Dan, and then you fucked me.
Yeah, I feel like the audience needed to see that. Okay.
All right.
Laura is sharing the penis arm picture in our group chat. I couldn't look at it because
I'm checking that I have consent first before I share a random penis arm.
Is it gonna be spoiler?
spoiler.
At least?
I was gonna say I couldn't look at it because
I'll work out.
it's illegal to look at genitalia in Florida, so I couldn't even.
Oh yeah, I spoiled it.
Thank you.
So, this thing latches onto you and does 8 damage as it envelops you in its skin. It's like horrible hollow eyes, and it is a tabaxi. It has regrown itself into a tabaxi, and it attaches to your body and starts to fuse with your skin, into connecting where your stitches end, and it begins to pull. And now everybody roll initiative.
Whoa, skin monster.
I don't have a picture for this, so I'm going to put just the little green man in front, 13, and then Desiree at last. So it is its turn. Stiorra, it is going to try to rip your skin off.
Okay.
The way you said that was like, okay, real original. Yeah, you're a skin monster who rips skin.
Oh, another person ripping off my skin. Things used to be original in this country.
Does a 15 hit you?
Almost positive it does. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Does anyone want to take a reaction? I ask before I roll.
Yeah, sadly I am in the other wrong phase of the moon to have my shield spell.
14 damage as it degloves your arms. Completely pulling the skin off of your body.
No, Stiorra needs that.
How dare you? My mother worked hard on that.
And as a result of this, until you get your skin back, your charisma is reduced by 1.
Aww. I need that.
Oh my god, people are so shallow. Oh, you don't have any skin. So what about my heart? What about my soul?
Stiorra, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to... For my action, I'm going to cast the spell Unraveling Whisper. This is one of the Crooked Moon spells, and I choose a creature within range and whisper a frightful phrase that only the target can hear, and they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. What is your scary phrase?
What is my scary phrase?
12, I think it fails.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna fail. I'm gonna whisper...
Him's penis broke.
Him's penis broke. I was gonna say something like, give me back my skin, bitch. But Him's penis broke is really good. So on a fail, the creature is going to take 2d6 psychic damage and is frightened until my next turn. And while frightened in this way, this creature has vulnerability to either bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage of my choice. I believe arrows are piercing, so I'm going to say piercing damage. So 7 psychic damage.
Crabsolutely. As I guess the air that is blowing through this, keeping it in the keeping it flying, like it contorts slightly, so the open mouth goes into like a frown as it's very scared of you. Baron, it is your turn.
Okay, right. I'm gonna get angry and start swinging my weapons around. Let's go. Okay, crit 27 and then a 23. Do those both hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Let me roll some damage.
Poor Dan was so excited to show us his skin monster. We're just chopping it up. We didn't even try to make friends.
In fairness, it tried to eat me very quickly. We didn't even have time to have pleasantries.
Okay, so double the d20s. So that's 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23 damage for the first attack. And another 11 for the second.
Wait,
so
why are you rolling a d20 for damage?
Oh, fuck. That's meant to be a d12.
I mean, both rolls were under 12, so...
I don't know why I made you re-roll. It's dead either way. It had 26 health. It's made of skin. It's not very tough.
Hooray!
I'm assuming lethal.
Oh yeah, no. The Baron is treating this much like cracking open the owl pellet. This is a mechanical job. It's just one clean sweep. If this thing has a clear head, this is going to be an attempt at like a guillotining. It's just like whoop off in one go.
Yeah, I think what happens, it's detached from Stiorra, like gloves attached to the tips of its fingers. And the Baron just open palm smacks it onto the ground, plants his big paper cutting guillotine, and just chops the head clean off. And whatever animating force was keeping it going deflates as it collapses to the ground.
Without even asking either of the other two, I'm going to put a pumpkin seed in it.
That's fair. I mean, that's definitely your kill. Does it have like an arm that I could take, or?
This one's mine. This one's mine.
Technically, it has your arms.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip my skin back and I guess put it in my pocket for later.
Yeah, if you'd like to re-examine the body now, I would let you do so.
Let's have a look, then.
I'm going to from a distance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the party fails, and they're not able to identify anything else from the body. Although, again, looking at the skin, it is off to what you are expecting.
I was expecting some other kind of disembodied skin. What the fuck?
Like, if you're examining the skin, right, you would still expect this like, the texture on the inside is wrong. It doesn't feel like normal skin. If anything, it feels in some ways closer to, like, how Stiorra's skin is, but not exactly. So,
if I may ask, I guess, a sort of thought question... are we able to interpret from this then that the thing that grew out was, a skin ripper, like what we just fought, and that is probably also what left the skin in the barn? Or is it because I tried to put skin on this and it just made a monster?
Give me a religion check.
Botch.
All right, it gets back up.
I knew it.
Do you want us to try and save that botch?
No, Dan's allowed to have fun too, I think.
3 a.m. going back for more skin.
Do you need me to hit this thing again? I'll hit it again.
How do I punish you here? What do I do? Let me look at my big box of secrets. Okay, here's what I will offer you. I will give you insight into this creature if you give it more of your skin.
I mean,
and it'll be a downtime action to get whatever penalty that causes you to get it back.
I just gotta check, Dan. Does the fact that this thing got back up mean that my pumpkining of it has been undone?
The seed falls out.
I finally try and get one for me. Thanks, team.
I didn't try for this to happen, if that helps. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna follow, like, Magic the Gathering rules, which is, like, your life is just a resource. My skin, until I have no skin left, I have skin to spare. So, sure, you know what? Take it.
Okay, do you want a penalty to your max health or a penalty to your charisma?
Penalty to max health.
Okay. How much health do you have?
Right now or total?
Total.
Like, my max hit points is 58 at the moment.
58. What do we think is a good deal for this information?
Depends how juicy that info.
You want to give me 10 max hit points?
So Dan, I'm currently at 30. I'm currently at 33 hit points. I'm willing to make 33 my current maximum. How about that?
Oh, okay. All right.
Quinn,
I was going to give you everything for 10, but you know what?
That's not how you negotiate, Quinn.
Oh shit, I needed the Baron here. Oh no.
Fucking absolutely. Stiorra.
If you're gonna fuck me up, then fuck me up, Daddy. Okay, let's do something crazy here. Take a third of my
Dan,
health.
you only wanted to take 10. Can you give me the rest that you're taking? I gotta make a wheel and deal here.
No. We haven't done. Okay, Stiorra, here's what happens. You have an epiphany as you're looking over this creature. You know it's some kind of tortured undead being that so desperately wants your skin, and to get its information for you under the light of this beautiful moon that takes a horrifically pallid skin-like appearance covered in stitches. You pick up this torn skin and you place it against your neck, and then you pull as it degloves your face to give it a face to speak through, and it will now answer your questions in your voice.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty amazing. I guess I'll let the rest of the party jump on asking questions first.
As your face is gone, with now 33 max hit points. This will be difficult to reverse in the immediate future.
Yeah, this is what I'm gonna be confused which of you's which now, HP-wise, face-wise, it's hard to tell you apart now.
What do you mean? They don't have my cheerful jubilance, clearly.
This thing, it will respond in your voice, but in like a hoarse, almost tortured speaking. What do you ask of me?
What are you? Are you a different species? Are you a magic? What are you?
I am the flayed remnants of a poor soul lost.
Flayed by who?
Skin, bones, and bloody meat.
Is that their full legal name? The person who flayed you?
Yes.
No, it's two names. There's an and in the middle. It's Skin Bones and their friend Bloody Meat.
Okay, where can we find them?
You've already met.
Oh god, is it the bloody vampire?
Queenie Golden Blossom?
Who?
Granny Goody Gumdrops.
Naming every character we've met.
The moon.
Yeah, it's the moon. The moon ripped this guy's skin off. No. This thing continues to speak, saying, 1,000 faces it takes, for it has lived 1,000 lifetimes.
The vampire does walk around in a, mask, so...
Yeah. Okay, more reasons to kill that bastard.
Wait, how would the skin know that we know Luca, the vampire we're talking about?
I'm assuming it's because it's got some of that one's skin. It's picked up some memories along the way or something. I don't know science.
Memories are stored in the skin, if you don't know.
How do you know who we know?
I have been there on every meeting, as we all are, trapped. You have awoken but a piece of me, fractured off when it came to commit whatever atrocity it did here.
So who was the individual who smashed the pumpkin to let, the weird stuff happen here?
Skin, bones, and bloody meat.
Skin, bones, and bloody meat, is it?
Yep. Austin, how do you like it when a character's being intentionally obtuse?
It's very cool.
You know what I prefer?
No, I love it.
Clarity.
no.
I love when my DMs tell me stuff.
No, this is the game.
It's a nice little treat for me.
Can you still feel pain? Do you have pain receptors? Because we just killed you, and maybe we let you go if you are clearer, or maybe not.
This form is but temporary. My soul still burns in its fires, fueling its horrific unlife.
A soul still burns. All right. Do you want us to free you? Because presumably the where your soul still burns, you can be set free if you're nice to us.
Of course I want to be freed. Anything is better than this hellish nothingness. But you are weak.
First of all, watch how you talk about us, the Moon Mommies, our squad's name. Second of all, where is this skin, bones, and bloody meat? Tell us a location. I can kill them with my arrows, and then you'll be free to, flap in the breeze, is what I assume Skin likes to do.
It says, how can you expect to kill this being? This is Dinias, the land of fear, and terror is all this being knows.
Well, I mean, if it's who I think it is, we can probably kill them with, annoying them, paperwork, embarrassing them in front of their fancy colleagues. Those seem relatively effective ways of essentially killing them.
Give me an insight check.
Insight.
18.
Okay. Every time, 18 and 16. Here's what I'll tell you. Every time you start trying to say it's Luca, this thing is tries to muster a response. You can see it tightening, like it's attempting to say something, but there is something holding it back.
Is the name that I keep bringing up something that you can't directly address?
We all dance to it on his strings, pulled like puppets.
I mean, the only other super powerful person that I could think of that's knows about our business and is ancient and cool is the Coffle. So I'm gonna say, is it the Coffle? Just to see if there's any reaction.
You see it attempt to respond, and then it screams and incinerates itself.
Damn, that was my face.
Oh, if it hadn't incinerated itself, I could have put a seed in it again.
Yeah, I hate that I get that reaction when I ask someone a personal question.
The universe is just determined not to let me plant my seed in anything.
What's the worst thing you could say? No. No. Sometimes they light themselves on fire.